it is, what it ain't, what it will be, y'all. Welcome back to the Who's Next Music Show with your host, Uncle Mikey. What's happening? So for this episode, y'all, I got a guest, special guest. I've been listening to his music for about 2 weeks now, ever since I met him. Cool dude, solid, humble, down to earth. When I first met him, he introduced himself, told me what he had going on, gave me the rundown. So I started listening to his music. Tough. He definitely tough, y'all. So, without further ado, I want to introduce y'all to my guest, Mr. Pj Ricochet.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
Hey there, man. How you doing?
Man? I'm blessed, man. You know, you talked about it. You know, I'm blessed to be working. You know what I'm saying? It's every artist's dream to be booked and busy. So, you know, I'm happy to be here, and I appreciate y'all for having me, for real.
For sure, man. For sure, y'all. This is Mr. Ricochet, y'all. We finna get to know him. Finna get to know him better. Well, first and foremost, can you speak about what's the meaning behind your name, Ricochet?
Well, it's Pj Ricochet. The PJ is a part of my name now. It started out as Ricochet, and it basically means the energy that I give off bounces from me and everybody else. Like, I could be on stage and my crowd control is gonna turn somebody up, you know what I'm saying, in the crowd. Like, it just, you know, and then I always bounce back. You know, when I bounce back, I usually cause more damage when I bounce back.
Yeah, talk heavy, dog.
PJ is Plain Jane. That's me and my partners LLC.
Okay.
And you know, so living life extraordinarily plain, you know, doing things on a big scale, keeping a strong foundation. You know, so yeah, PJ Ricochet, it all kind of flow together. You know, I wanted to rebrand myself because Clean as a Whistle, you know what I'm saying, is my first record. That's my first hit. You know, that's the hit.
How long ago did that come out?
Clean as a Whistle dropped in 2007. It didn't take off till 2009. Been in full rotation on K104. I've been around the country a few times. I've taken myself on tour. You know, but Clean as a Whistle is one of the biggest boogie records to ever come out of Dallas. Like, before the DeRose, before the Fat Pimps, before, you know, it was Ricochet. You know what I'm saying? So
that's tough, dog. That's tough. So let's get into know you better. You feel me? Where you from, man?
I was born in Oak Cliff. You know, me and my sister, my mom and my dad. My dad is from North Dallas. My mom is from Oak Cliff. We moved out of Oak Cliff when we was coming up, and you know, they went back to school. I saw my parents, you know, I mean, me and my sister going from sleeping in the same room, you know, being on stamps and everything. My dad driving an old Cutlass, you know what I'm saying, Chrysler New Yorker.
Cool.
Damn,
I remember them Chrysler New
Yorker. My granny gave it to them, to them going back to school, getting their degrees, and both of them being in nuclear medicine, you know what I'm saying, and radiology, and doing their thing. So
that's tough, man.
We moved.
Shout out to the parents.
Yeah, shout out to the parents, man. Shout out to my mom and my pops. You know, a lot of artists don't like to be truthful and talk about, you know, them being from the streets their whole life, and they was out there, you know what I'm saying. And I got a chance to see both. I got a chance to see the hood and the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm proud of, to be able to see the yin and the yang and see both sides of the coin. So shout out to my parents for providing that to me, man. Because I got both experiences.
I'm about the same way, coming from East St. Louis, really Washington Park. Washington Park is probably one of the worst parts of East St. Louis, Illinois. East St. Louis, Illinois, always in the top 3, if not the top 1 murder capital per person every year. You feel me? So coming from Washington Park, then we moving, you know what I'm saying? Then just moving on to big and better things. So I definitely understand what you say whenever you say pretty much coming from humble beginnings, you know, coming from the hood, then you getting the taste of the suburban life, you know what I'm saying? So that's dope, bro. How was your childhood growing up? Like, was it good? Was it bad?
Man, I was bad as fuck, man. Just to be real with y'all, man. You know, I caused hell all the way up. Second grade, all the way up until when I graduated. Like, always in trouble, you know, parents taking you out of public school, try to put you in a boarding school, you terrorize the boarding school.
Badass black, golly.
The little high school, little principal know who you are before you even get up there. You in the 8th grade, in school suspension, getting suspended while I'm in school suspension. I was a fool coming up, man. Stealing, selling the candy back to the students with the same money that I was doing the most.
Got to.
Came up fighting, you know what I'm saying?
I just feel like it's in us. This is what we
do. We just come from a different era, you know what I'm saying? We come from a different era. We come from an era where you had to really be that. If you was outside, you had to really be outside because there wasn't no social media like that.
Right.
But me and my partners, we came up fighting each other, you know, and
1,000%.
fighting other people, you know what I'm saying? It's totally different now.
Man, I done fought every one of my homeboys I got, dog.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. That's why we so close to this day. They're my brothers.
It was different back then, man, you know. But now, you know, it's I mean, they don't use their hands as much as they used to when we was coming up.
So I got a question for you. How long have you been rapping?
Man, I've been rapping since I was 14. The first rap I think I wrote was for my mom. I can't remember how it went, but I know it was for my mom.
It's tough.
You know what I'm saying? And then what's crazy is I really wasn't focused on rapping as much because I was going to this studio and he was trying to show me how to like be an engineer, and I'm young, so I ain't really giving a shit. Like I'm really just like, man, I don't want to, you know, I want to rap. But he was showing me how to do that, and it wasn't until, you know, I started doing other people's, like laying their tracks and stuff, and like doing arranging and producing and stuff like that, to where I was like, man, I want to like be. So like, shoot, a long time since I was a kid, bro.
So it's been
professionally, bro. Like it's been over 15 years doing shows, like booking shows, paid shows, going on the road. Been about 15 years.
It's tough, brother. Longevity. What would you say inspires you to rap?
What
keeps
giving
you
my
going?
Kids everything.
Dope.
I don't know. I've always loved music. Music is my passion, but I really think it's because my kids are my biggest fans.
True.
Like, if the world didn't like my music, as long as my kids was jamming, I probably would be happy just because they support what I'm doing, and they done seen me go through a lot. Mm-hmm. You know, being on the radio, being on the road, FaceTiming while I'm in Ohio, or I might be in some other state, and I'm hitting them up and checking on them. You know?
Got to.
So yeah.
Exactly how that feels, man. So I'm guessing your kids inspire you as well. I was gonna ask, my next question was who inspires you, but it sounds like your kids inspire you, right?
My kids, like I still got the same partners that I was rocking with back when Clean as a Whistle was on the radio. Tough. It's a couple of them that ain't there, but for the most part, I still got the same people.
It's tough.
So them seeing me go through everything, literally everything, sleeping on floors, you know, not having no car, to, you know, push start the whip, to everything, living in high rises, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, living close to downtown. Just them seeing me and me being there with them and keeping the same people that I started with. You know, that's what inspired me. My family and my friends, closest friends.
That's tough. Have you matter of fact, are you signed to a label?
I got my own label. I got Plain Jane Committee, you know what I'm saying? I said I've been independent. I probably signed only one record deal in all of the years that I've been like doing music. Yeah. I've always been the one to pay for everything.
That's what's sent down.
So
self-made
all the way. Yeah. I did a distribution deal.
Okay.
Like with Warner Brothers back when Clean as a Whistle was on the radio. But you know, it was some things going on with the marketing of the record, to where I didn't feel like at that particular time, you know, I needed to stay in that situation. So I came out of that situation, went back to being independent. And at that time it was Power Up Entertainment. And then me and my two partners, we came up with the Plain Jane LLC, and then the Plain Jane Committee being over the label, you know. So
it's tough. Yeah. Let's tap into some of the music. I got a couple more questions for you too. But let's tap into the music though first. I'm gonna bring it all the way back. So you got a song called "By Billion."
Mhm.
You were snapping on that. It's a few years older, but you definitely snapping on that, bro. You
Yeah.
got a line in there to say, before I depend on someone, I'm gonna go get it on my own.
Yeah.
Bro, that's my lifestyle, bro. I don't depend on nobody.
Yeah.
I go get that on my own. You know what I'm saying?
So
Listening to your music, I can relate to that. That's why I was like, excuse me. That's why I was like, gotta have him.
yeah.
Gotta have him on there.
Appreciate it.
So,
Appreciate it.
so what was your mind state whenever you wrote that by Billions?
Yeah. Well, it's not that Billion Shot It is the name of the director. The song is called On My Own.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Billion Shot It is the name of the director that directed it. You know what I'm saying? But
put that mug up there like that was the title of the song.
I just wanted him to get his just due. You know what I'm saying?
Tough.
But it say On My Own on there. But I mean, it's really kind of one of those records where it's like, y'all gonna say that I'm wrong when I really lash out, when I really tell you how I feel, when I really, cause I can really rap. I don't just like, I do club music, club bangers and stuff. I like doing the street anthems, and y'all gonna actually see on Christmas Day, cause the Dallas Cypher Part 2 drops and I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? Me, Puka Leroy, a bunch of Dallas artists, Bless Center. It's a lot of Dallas Fort Worth artists on this Part 2. And I'm on like number 5 on there.
Say word.
You know what I'm saying? Like the first 5 on that cipher. So y'all gonna hear some big boy bars on Christmas for sure.
What's the name of it again? What's the name
It's
of
the
the
Dallas. There's a Dallas cipher that's out, and it's got Puka Leroy, South Dallas Kiki, T Cash, Pay Wade. There's a bunch of artists on there. 7 the Great. There's a bunch of artists on there, and they did they thing. You know what I'm saying? And so he did a Part 2, and I'm on Part 2.
It's crazy.
And so
bro.
it drops on Christmas. The video drops on Christmas. So I mean, just it's big boy bars on this cipher. It ain't 1, 2, 3 ABC. You know, I do a little bit of both.
Check that out, man. So the song you got called "Touch Your Toes." That's a nice little club anthem, man. You got some booty shakers
Like
in
a
there.
lot of chicks, you know what I'm saying? You go on TikTok, man. It's a lot of twerk videos off that record.
I'll say word.
Man, just go on TikTok and put in PJ. I got locked out of my twerk account. See, I have a twerk account.
Sheesh.
And that's where I post all of my, like, all the Touch Your Toes videos was on that account. I can't get in it, man. TikTok make it real hard. If you set up, and I changed some stuff like my number and stuff in there. So it's probably going to my old number. Email ain't working. So I got all these videos that I can't get to. But y'all can
TikTok,
see
stop hating, y'all. Get this man his twerk videos back, man. Stop hating.
But my marketing, but you go on TikTok and put in Pj Ricochet Touch Your Toes, it's gonna pull up chicks from Rhode Island to LA.
Yeah.
Dancing to that record.
It's definitely a booty shaker. It's a booty shaker joint. I was gonna ask you too, like, have you ever had any spins in a strip club off that?
Yeah, man. Aces of Dallas, DGs, Dallas Cabaret. Dallas Cabaret spinning Toxic right now. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, man. I definitely, Touch Your Toes was really. I really kind of stopped pushing that record a little early, just because, I was trying to get some things situated at the house at that time, so I stopped kind of pushing that record at that time. And but it definitely, like, the chicks definitely fuck with it, or mess with it. I don't know if we can curse. Y'all ain't tell me that. You know what I'm saying?
You bleep it out. It's all good.
Okay.
Be you. You feel me? I'm trying to be myself as well, bro. So just be you. You know what I'm saying? We learn how to bleep them out now. So, man, be you.
Already.
So that's what's up, man. Then, shoot, you done already said it, man. Let's dive into Toxic.
Yeah.
So you got a new single out. It's called Toxic. You know what I mean? What was the inspiration behind Toxic?
Man, everybody done been through a toxic situation.
Sure.
And I really kind of just wanted to speak from a man's point of view about, what happens when you get tired of being green, and you just really feel like, like really telling the person how you really feel, And so it was one of those records that I pressed the button. If you look at the artwork is a button, you know, and that's what I did. I pressed it and it took off. And 2024 probably is, I really think it's gonna be like the biggest record to be in the city, bro, in 2024
Straight
for
up.
sure.
From beginning manifesting that. We manifesting that. Don't think it, bro. We manifesting that.
For sure.
You say it's gonna be the biggest record in Dallas 2024. It'll be the biggest record in Dallas 2024.
For sure. It's already getting some nods, for some big DJs. The leader of the coalition DJ, shout out to Eminem. He said, bro, that's a hit, bro. Yeah. DJ Don Perignon in 979 said it's a hit. Papa Ron.
Yeah. Shout out Papa Ron.
You know, shout out to all the DJs, you know, DJ Johnny Rip, Blueski Blue, DJ Dre Ski. It's a lot of DJs, man. I could go on and on about shouting out DJs, but y'all know I rock with y'all, you know, all of y'all, man. I be showing up at everybody's events, but Toxic gonna be a big record, bro. Absolutely. It's only been out like a month, like maybe 2 months.
Of course, my favorite bar on Toxic is, you know, she gonna say I'm toxic if I leave her. I don't really care because I don't really need her. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women be feeling like we need them. You know what I'm saying, baby? No, we really don't need you. We want you. You know, somebody else may need you, but we don't necessarily need you all the time. You know what I'm saying? That was good you said that too, because that brings a lot of light to a lot of people in a lot of situations. Maybe not everybody needs you. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I mean, really not what, like, you know what I'm saying? I said I don't miss the bond. Like really what it be is like when you say you don't need somebody, it's kind of like you don't need the BS that comes with them, you know, like
100%.
It's not to say that you don't need women, because I always believe that men need women, just like
for sure.
Women need men,
but not the toxic stuff of it.
But the toxic side of it is what you can do out. But sometimes, man, a toxic individual will make you toxic.
Oh, for
sure. You get a rotten apple, and you, like I say in the song, you get a rotten apple, you put it next to a fresh apple. What you think you're gonna get? You know. So when I did Toxic, I knew what I was doing. Like I knew what I was saying. Like it was all like put together on my deepest feelings. And then I tell you, I'm not, you know, I don't take it back. You know what I'm saying? It's out.
So was there somebody in mind that you was thinking about when you wrote Toxic?
Could be.
Okay.
Could
okay.
Be.
You ain't gotta say their name for sure, but.
Oh no, I wouldn't do that anyway. But it could be. Okay. Could be. I think the people that know, they know. Okay. You know what I'm saying? The people that they know, they know.
It's tough, bro.
There's so many different things in there, man. We'll talk about it off camera, but there's a lot in that record that you ain't paying attention to that you wouldn't know, but they know. Okay. For sure.
Yeah, man, that Toxic record, man, that's hot, man. Yo, if y'all haven't downloaded it yet, go download that right now.
On all streaming platforms. All streaming platforms. Tidal, Apple Music, everything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all and DistroKid, you know what I'm saying? Y'all out of there, okay? I'm going to like United Masters, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all wouldn't let me put my video on Apple Music, you know what I'm saying? Snap. Because you didn't like my transitions. And there was nothing wrong with my transitions at all, but you know, that's but you can go get it on YouTube. You know, YouTube numbers starting to go up. I ain't have to buy none. I'm cool with the organic reach. I like that. I like the real reach. It really show you what you're doing and where you need to put your, you know, your ads and stuff like that on social media. So yeah.
It's tough, y'all. It's real tough, brother. Yeah, man, I'm feeling that Toxic record, bro. That's a good record, bro.
Appreciate it.
I like how you spoke on 2024 is gonna be yours.
Appreciate it, man. That's why I believe.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go back to some questions. What I was on YouTube and I was looking at your videos. What happened with it was a shootout or something like that?
Yeah, man, that was the shooting downtown, bro. That was the one with the police and dude. You know, I was like 30 feet away, man.
I mean, you heard
people talk about the quality don't look. I said, man, do you think I was really planning, you know what I'm saying, on being down here like yesterday? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm shooting from where I'm at. You know, I'm trying to make sure they don't try to say I was down there doing something. You know what I'm saying? Because
You was ducking on side of the car, you know what I'm
Man, I'm
saying?
on
Getting
some
up
Metal
out
Gear
of
Solid,
there,
man. I had my
narrating,
dog, man.
getting
My
your
dog was in
dog.
the car, man. Shit, I put a lot of money in my dog.
Yeah.
Get my dog. I didn't want my car to get stuck down there.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, my life changed after that, man. I had got like interviews like from Tokyo at like 4 in the morning. I did a BBC. I gotta find like I'ma actually reach out to them because they reached. What was crazy about that is that I didn't think that they would really reach out to me, but BBC America reached out. CNN hit me up, called me when I was walking to there's a real life Street Stars interview, and I talk about it. CNN called me right before I walked in there. I was scared, bro. I was like, nah, okay. I thought the feds were gonna come trying to, so I was like, nah, I don't wanna but I was down there, you know what I'm saying? It was a crazy experience. Y'all go check it out. I do look like I was a little nervous because I thought somebody dropped me in Syria because I didn't know what was going on. It wasn't like me being in the hood and me seeing the shootout, I didn't know what was going on. And I was like, we downtown, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, I'm like, so I didn't know it was some crazy stuff, but shout out to Mark Hughes, man, because y'all tried to pin it on him, man, and it wasn't him. And I almost flipped my TV over when I got home and I saw that they was trying to say it was him, and it wasn't him. I ain't gonna say who it was because they ain't my. But
they ain't caught the person?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, right person, though.
I mean, they caught who they caught.
Sheesh.
But all I'm saying is Mark Hughes, you got to go do your. You don't remember when the You don't remember in 2016?
2016, I was back home. I was still in St. Louis.
But it was on CNN though. It was all over CNN. You don't remember when the dude was downtown and the killed the fire police and all that? Oh, you need to go look, man. It was all over CNN. Yeah, man. I don't see how you missed that. Man. It was crazy down here then.
Yeah.
People ask me, do you know who did it? And I'm like, man, I don't know who did it. I know it was a dude. But I know it ain't the dude y'all saying it was. Yeah. I told them that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the dude y'all saying it was. But I don't know what was going on. But
that was a wild video, man. I was looking at the video like, bro, you could have easily caught a stray. Easily. You was right there with it.
Man. I was ducking bullets and everything. Everybody, you didn't run. Hell no, I ain't run. I ain't used to running. I don't know. I'm just not used to running.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
But yeah, that was a crazy situation. It was crazy for the news to be asking me who it was. Like I was finna dry snitch and tell them who it was. I said, bro, do y'all understand that when these cameras leave, that I'm gonna have to go answer to my partners because what I told y'all? I'm just gonna tell you that it ain't who y'all saying it was. That made it even worse because then I was scared, bro. I thought the feds was coming, bro. I thought they was finna come to my crib. My partners came over, man. They was out, they was waiting, you know what I'm talking about? Because they was like, man, because I was that close.
Yeah.
When y'all see the video, I gotta go check it out because I was close, bro.
Hey, right, the video crazy. I was watching the video and I'm like, this a real life shootout,
bro. Go
like,
look on
shootout.
Go Google.
You right there with it.
Go Google. When you pull up, when you pull it up, you're gonna be like, bro, how did I miss this?
Nah, for real.
It was all
check it out.
Yeah, for real.
It's crazy, man. Well, brother, man, look, we ain't gonna hold you up long, man. I just wanted to talk to you about Toxic, your new record coming up. I want to talk to you about what label? You said you ain't signing no label besides yourself, independent. I'm rocking with
Toxic out now, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no upcoming. It's out, you know what I'm saying? And Plain Jane Committee is the label, like you gotta sign a partnership with me. It ain't no signing no 360 deals. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna show my brand, your brand. We gonna make this thing work. That's the end goal. My end goal is to build a label like QC in Dallas.
Tough.
And get out the way.
So you looking to sign different artists?
I got an artist. Shout out to Pj Big Lou. That's my artist. We dropping him in 2024.
Tough.
My goal is to build a label. You know what I'm saying? Be like cute, like Quality Control, like 1017. Something down here. We don't got that here. Shout out to Clout Records and shout out to T-Town Music because they was like some of the first, and Grifter. Shout out to Grifter. Those were some of the biggest labels that Dallas had. So I gotta make sure I shout out to them, But that's my plan. My end goal is to build one of the biggest labels that Dallas has ever had.
Y'all heard it first. This man said he want to build one of the biggest labels that Dallas has had. Y'all heard it.
That's the goal. That's the end goal. I done did the rapping, man. Been around the country a few times. Created one of the biggest waves. You know, it's time to let some other people do it. Still create the music, still get the hits, but put some other people, show them how to do it.
It's tough, my brother.
Man, I appreciate
Where can they find you on social media?
PJ Ricochet on everything. PJ, P Paul J Jack, Ricochet. Like the bullet. It's only one way to spell Ricochet. So I advise you go get a dictionary if you don't know how to spell it. But it's PJ Ricochet on everything. All the streaming handles, all the social media, everything. Y'all go follow me.
It's tough, my brother. I appreciate you coming out to the Who's Next
Appreciate
Music
you, Mike.
Show.
I told you
PJ
I got
definitely-
you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got you, man. I appreciate you having me, bro. Like, it means a lot.
Definitely, bro. You was a solid dude from the day I met you, bro. I'm rocking with your music.
Thank you.
You know, everybody go download Toxic. It's
Go
worth
get
it. It's solid. You know what I mean? Tap in, y'all. Tap in, tap in, tap in. If y'all ain't click the like button yet, click the like button. Subscribe, of course. Follow, of course. And thank y'all so much for tuning in to episode 17. Episode 17. PJ Ricochet, y'all.
Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for having me.
All right, y'all. Till next time.